So now we're going to identify rational and irrational numbers. So rational numbers are numbers that could be written as fraction, while irrational numbers cannot. Example of a rational number is 3, because 3 could be rewritten as 3 over 1 or 9 over 3. They're all equal to 3. While irrational numbers are numbers that cannot be written as fraction. Example, pi. Pi is 3.14159, so on and so forth. So in this one, pi cannot be rewritten as fraction. There's no fraction which is equal to pi. One of the clues if it is irrational numbers are usually they are unending, walang katapusan na numbers, and hindi pa ulit-ulit yung mga numbers. Example, kung 3.3, this means na yung 3, hindi na, walang katapusang 3 ang isusulat mo diyan. However, this could be rewritten as fraction. So, for us, we're going to identify if these are rational numbers and irrational numbers. So, first one is square root of 9. This is the radical sign, and the radicand is the number inside the radical. So 9 is the radicand. So to answer this one, the square root is, in layman's term, anong number kapag i-times mo sa sarili niya? The answer is 9. It is 3. Positive 3 times mo sa sarili niya na 3 is equal to 9. But there's also the other number which is negative. Kasi kapag negative 3 times negative 3 is equal to positive 9. Negative times negative is positive. So, it is positive 3 or negative 3. Dalawang sagot ng square root of 9. Or, you could rewritten this as positive negative 3. Ibig sabihin, positive 3 at saka negative 3. It would also help if you're going to write the perfect squares in here. So 1 times 1 is 1, 2 times 2 is 4, 3 times 3 is 9, 4 times 4 is 16, 5 times 5 is 25, 6 times 6 is 36, 7 times 7 is 49, 8 times 8 is 64, 9 times 9 is 81, 10 times 10 is 100, 11 times 11 is 121. You could write as many as you can, but it's okay if it is 10. So for number 2, it's square root of 12. So before we're going to do that one, this is positive, negative. Before we'll proceed with number 2, let's answer first number 1. This is positive, negative 3. If there is an answer, it is a rational number. Kapag may square root yung number, it is a rational number. Pero kapag wala siyang square root, ibig sabihin yan, it's an irrational number. Another example is square root of 12. Square root of 12, if you're going to look at in here, walang 12 dito. Ibig sabihin, it doesn't have a real number, square root, or it's not a real number, but there's no integer who is its square root. So, dahil wala siyang square root, it is an irrational number. Next, negative square root of 100. So, anong number kapag i-times mo? The answer is 100. I-times mo sa sarili niya, the answer is 100. Here, there's also a number here. So, it means it's a perfect square ang 100. So, ibig sabihin, may number na kapag i-times mo sa sarili niya, the answer is 100. So, that is 10. Alam mo kung negative, kasi may negative dyan, isulat mong negative. Negative, positive 10, or negative 10. If you're going to look at it, negative times positive is still negative 10. Or negative times negative is positive 10. So the answer here is still positive negative 10. And because there's a square root, it means that negative square root of 100 is a rational number. Number 4. negative square root of 16 over 25. So we know kapag kahit na may negative dyan, the answer is still positive negative. We'll identify kapag may square root bang 16. So may 16 ba dito? Yes, there is. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times 4. May 25 ba? Yes, there is also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ibig sabihin it's 5 times 5. So it's 16. The square root of 16 is 4. Square root of 25 is 5. Anong number kapag i-times mo sa sarili niya, the answer is 16. Anong number naman kapag i-times mo sa sarili niya, the answer is 25. That's 5 for 25, 4 for 16. Next, negative square root of 121 over 145. We know, based in here, na may square root ang 121. However, we don't know if there is a square root for 145. This is for 11 because this is 10. 11. 12 is 100. 12 times 12 is 144. 13 times 13 is 169. So if you look at it, kasi wala namang number in between 12 and 13 na it's counting numbers. So ibig sabihin, walang square root ang 145. Ang 121 meron, which is 11, pero ang 145 wala. So this is an irrational number.